And then they have state-of-the-art lines that sometimes are questionable. They look like something that was drawn on paint, but let's move out of that. You have all these geometrical things that you can now set up. And with even all of that added to it, you still get the decision wrong. Brother, that is like failing an open book exam. I have said this before. You know, when VAR was introduced into the Premier League, we thought we were getting a video assistant referee, but now we know VAR actually stands for vague and random because those are the only words I can use to describe the kind of decisions we see sometimes. Now, I am not just referring to the Manchester United game, I'm referring to the Liverpool game where an offside was suddenly not an offside because of an inch, and then another game sometime an offside is an offside because of an inch. I don't understand how it works. They make a decision. One time they look at Ahmad's foul, they say that it's not a penalty. The next time they're telling me that the other guy is a penalty and the red card, same offense. I do not understand. Even if Stevie Wonder was in the VAR room, I believe he would be doing a better job. I don't know if it's because they're using those old TVs from back in the day, if they have like eyesight problems, or they just need more screens. Because how can you see all these things in 4K and still miss it? You see, now the on-field referee, I can relate to that one because you know what? I have been a referee, okay? I've actually been a referee for minor leagues. And I can tell you something, when everybody is shouting at you, the players and everything, you could easily get gaslit to think your decision was wrong. You have somebody literally commit murder in broad daylight and tell you with a bloody knife in their hand that, referee, what are you talking about? I did not kill anybody. And you'll be like, you know what? You are right. The knife you're holding is probably put in your hand by somebody else. That is how hard it can be when you have to make those decisions in real time. But when you have somebody that has the privilege of replaying it, because when you are actually there, you do not get to see the full game like we do as fans on TV from a bird's eye view. You get to see everything fast-paced in front of you and you're just limited to the vision you have. But when you have a video assistant referee that has screens in front of him, I'm assuming 4K because if they don't have 4K TVs there, I don't know where all the money is going to. So I'm just going to assume it's a 4K TV. And then they have state-of-the-art lines that sometimes are questionable. They look like something that was drawn on paint, but let's move out of that. You have all these geometrical things that you can now set up. And with even all of that added to it, you still get the decision wrong. Brother, that is like failing an open book exam. I have said this before. How are you failing an open book exam? It is right there. You can literally play it in slow motion. You have the privilege of watching it over and over again. The on-field referee, I can understand that. You can be like, oh, he was bribed or whatever it is. That is your own thing, but I actually believe it's possible for human error to be introduced in that situation. Now, the problem with VAR is not the technology itself, it's the person sitting between the chair and the TV. That is the problem because we introduced VAR to reduce human error, but then it's a human being that is also interpreting it. And what blows my mind is how it is possible for a human being to see what the rest of the world is seeing and still make the wrong decision. The way I see it is maybe these guys, they just want to make things interesting. Maybe they think this is like a reality TV show, the Premier League show, where, you know, everything is going well. Instead of listening to the voice of reason, they listen to the voice in their heads. You know, they're like Randy Orton. I hear voices in my head. They talk to me. They understand. And they're like, do you know what we need right now? The game is going well. Top race is getting too comfortable for Manchester United. How about we just make it interesting? But you know what? In life, you have to also take responsibility for the things that you can control. Because if you blame external forces, you're just wasting your time. You'll just be a loser, right? The referees will never give us calls sometimes. As a matter of fact, Cunha used up all the good luck we could have gotten from the referee because even his penalty was very soft, but the contact in the box is the contact in the box. So we give that. And the red card from Maguire was valid. Now, my own issue is the fact that everybody shut off like a laptop with no battery when Ahmad's penalty wasn't given. It's almost like they felt entitled. My brother, you are wearing a Manchester United jersey. You are a red devil. You'll be treated as such, okay? As far as the referees and anybody else is concerned, you are the devil. Believe it or not, Alex Ferguson bullied most of these referees, okay? I don't know what team this referee supports, but as long as it's not Manchester United, I am very sure he is traumatized. They don't like us. We already got penalty with Cunha. You're now trying to get another penalty. Ahmad, brother, don't be selfish, man. You're not Oliver Twist. Stop asking for more. Run back, track back. That one you can do. Referee cannot stop you from running. Luke Shaw is taking 7 business days to track back. Brother, why? I understand you have the dump in the trunk, but please run. This guy runs like he's playing a Legends game. I even swear, like practice ever and Gary Neville can run faster than Luke Shaw. Right? And I'm not trying to pick on Luke Shaw there because everybody was just shutting down and shutting off. It's like the Bluetooth was not connecting. The penalty wasn't given. Why are you switching off? And this is not the first time these professionals are switching off. You are Manchester United players. Act like it. Run back. Help these boys out. Okay? That shot and the goal serve. Lamens, I don't understand. He took like 7 business days to dive there. But again, I love Lamens. It is what it is. Compared to Onana, I will never criticize Lamons. I'm just going to say it as it is. In that situation there, brother, you could have died, a little bit faster, just stretch a bit. But all is well, all is well that ends well and everything. Because at the end of the day, the reason I am not too bothered is because the people that are chasing us, it's Chelsea and Liverpool. And, I was trying to cry and have tears because of everything that happened to us in that game. But I couldn't cry. It turns out Liverpool and Chelsea fans have monopolized all the tears because of this situation they are in. Liam Rosinho or Rojunio, like I like to call him, he's there trying to age men. These men have not aged though, because apparently he's managing them and nothing is happening. So I don't know the kind of aging there, that they're aging forwards or aging backwards. It's left to see. And then Arne Slot, brother. I cannot believe this, bro. You won the Premier League and then this happened to you. I don't even know what to say anymore. All the money spent. They always used to laugh at us for spending money. Okay, they thought it's by being Jeff Bezos that you used to win the league. No, you got to spend smart. And unfortunately, we never spent smart. Spending money does not guarantee you anything, right? You got rid of all these Luis Diaz and everything. You want to customize and be your own squad, baby. You want to shake things up. You want to make it in your own image. And it's Slot, I have arrived. I have won the league. You got humbled real quick. Let me tell you something, right? Arne Slot is a very big example of what player power can do and what player power is still doing in this league. Because at the end of the day, if the players do not like you, you're screwed. And I think that is what Carrick has over Amorim. It's not tactics. He just has found a way to baby these players. That's what it is. And honestly, the reason why I've always given the managers a big leeway is because I understand that these players are criminals. I am not getting fooled by the results. I am happy that Carrick is a good manager that is not trying to age men, that he's actually trying to make it so that he can compensate for their deficiencies, okay? He's setting them up so that it's easy for them to play together as a team, because Maguire is slow and, Casemiro is slow, but he's trying to make it in a way where off the ball we're so compact that we cannot make up for all their sluggishness. Like Mbumo takes so long to track back sometimes. I don't understand why he doesn't want to track back. Ahmad, sometimes he loses the ball and just walks, and then just walk. It's almost like they expect the opponents not to do anything to them. There's this sense of comfort that they have right now, which sometimes can be a good thing, but sometimes can be a bad thing. You have to see some sense of urgency. Follow like your captain, Bruno Fernandes. Even when Bruno Fernandes is having a bad game, I didn't think it was great last game. He was able to impact the game, but it wasn't great. He would always give you 100%. He's always the guy running more than everybody else. Meanwhile, there are players on the pitch younger than he is. It makes no sense to me. Even Casemiro self, as slow as he is, Uncle still try to get around, even though he has to use invisible crutches to move. So for me, I am tired. I can complain about the VAR all I want, but our players also need to buckle up. But for now, we're sitting comfortable, and I think we might get top 4, not because we're amazing, but golly, the competition is not great. Okay, they too, they are struggling. Anyways, let me know what you guys think. Usually I would do a skit about this with my Nigerian uncle outfit and my character, but I don't feel like doing it right now. Also, there's a lot of time between now and when we play our next game, so I have bare content that's going to come. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you guys next time. It's been the Realistic Red. And bring on Champions League next season. But it's going to be peak if these players don't, if they don't get their shit together. We are cooked.